Hercules, as known by his Greek name, means glory of Hera. He was named this because he was the result of yet another of Zeus's affairs. As always, Hera was jealous of Zeus having kids with other women and tried to kill young Herc. Hercules got his name from surviving all the attempts that Hera made towards killing him. In this video, I will be attempting to play some matches that include the items, game modes, and other game features that most relate to Hercules' story, even if it ends in whack-ass builds. I'm gonna try to make it work since I've had this idea for a while now and I think it could be fun. As a short parenthesis to whoever is not interested in the lore, or whoever is not interested in the items I chose relating to the lore, they can go ahead and skip into the minutes and seconds shown on screen. So first off, most of the information that I got to make this video comes from the lore section that comes with each god and smite. That and a few other external, light external sources, like a few podcasts I listen to, and Wikipedia sources. So nothing is supposed to be too heavily accurate. I'm not a historian, it's just meant for fun. With that being said, a summary of Hercules' story would be that Zeus, once again, has an affair with this woman. Some versions she's immortal, in others she's a goddess or a nymph, I'm not sure. And he ends up having Hercules. Of course, Hera finds out and she tries to kill the young guy, but she can't. As a baby, he strangles the two snakes that she sent from the underworld to kill him, and that's when he got his name, Heracles, which means glory of Hera. After getting his name and when he grew up, Hercules went into a rage and killed his wife and children because Hera made a spell for him or something, I guess, that made him do it. He feels so guilty that he killed basically his entire family nucleus that he goes on an adventure to redeem himself. In this adventure, he goes through 10 labors, some version at 6, another 7, but I'm just gonna say 10, and where he has to slay different monsters and save different villages in order to redeem himself, and I don't know, I guess killing more things will make you more innocent. However, 21st century views aside, I will be using locations, items, things that he gathers during these 10 labors, as they're called, to have some sort of grounding for this video. To start off, I should say that the game mode will be Siege. I wanted to make this in the solo lane in Conquest, but then I realized that if Hercules is known for killing big monsters and destroying these impossibly strong lions and boars and hydras, with him killing all these different monstrosities, it would only make sense to go Siege. You got the siege monsters, you got the big jungle dude in the middle, you got a lot of camps that you can do, and it sort of just feels like this sort of jungle place where there's a lot of monsters and stuff. I think it's the right setting for this idea. Of course, to start it out, I will be going Eye of the Jungle. It provides 10 physical power, 15% attack speed, but what I'm most interested in, redundantly, is its monster passive. It gives me 30% increased damage to jungle monsters, and when I defeat one, it places a ward in its place, and I just think it's the right choice. As for boot, of course, I'll be going Warrior Tabai, and it's pretty much the only choice when it comes to Hercules. He was this big buff warrior guy who just took in a lot of damage and dealt a lot of damage. But for the first item, after the starter boot, I will be going Gauntlet of Thebes. Now in some clips, I switched up the order of these items because I wasn't really sure of how to place them, how to make it work according to my playstyle, which is very good. And I decided Gauntlet of Thebes would be better first. I have the little bit of damage that Warrior Tabai and Eye of the Jungle are gonna give me. Might as well go for physical and magical predictions since I'm in Siege. I don't know what I'm gonna be up against, I'd rather have both. And I'm also gonna be able to protect my allies with the aura that it provides after the 50 stacks. After that, of course, it's gonna be Jotun's Wrath. It gives me that 20% cooldown, 50 magical power, so at this point it's gonna be a strong protected perk. I'm also gonna be doing okay with the health provided by Gauntlet of Thebes, and Hercules was known for his club, his giant mace club or whatever. It's basically his signature weapon. After this, I will be going Nemean Lion. Nemean Lion is the most Hercules item in the whole game. It is named after him. It is literally what he's wearing in the back of his body. It's supposed to be the impenetrable skin of a lion that Hercules killed by squeezing to death, fun fact. It also provides me with even more physical protection, and it blocks those crazy basic attack shenanigans that happens with some gods, so I like it. After this, I couldn't decide if I wanted to go Hydra's Lament or Poison Star. Now, as a quick sidebar, Hercules' Hydra poisoned arrows are so important in the lore that it even shows up after generations. I just decided to go Hydra's Lament. It literally has the name Hydra in it. It doesn't really provide poison arrows, but Hydra's Lament is pretty damn good. It gives me more cooldown, increases my power, and at least the way that I tried to train my crappy Hercules in the jungle, I tried to have a basic attack in between my shits, so I don't think it should be a bad idea. With this being said, if I do make it to late game in Siege, which I do not, spoiler, I will sell the Warrior Tabi for the Poison Star, and that way I can make up for, you know, the poison that would be in his arrows and the actual Hydra item. And finally, to top it all off, I will be going Shell for the first relic, which is just a vow to his strength, and Frenzy in reference to the frenzy he had when he killed his family. If you like what you see, consider subscribing and liking the video. Cue the montage.
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
Get this shit off me! He was a ninja warrior. Turtle power!
Man, this is some bullshit! Mission failed.
happy, if I do say so myself.